What's up? Terry the electrician here. And got a quick question. Do you really want to start your own business? I mean, you know, you got people all over the internet out there talking about everybody can run a business. Everybody can have their own business. And you should quit your job and start your own business. And I got to call bullshit on that, because I'll be the first to tell you, entrepreneurship and running a business will probably be the hardest thing you ever done in your life. And everybody ain't cut out for this. Just to, you know, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with you. Everybody ain't built for this shit right here. Okay? Now, when I started my business in 1999, and over the last 22 years, I have gone through all kinds of trials and tribulations, learning curves, iterations of my business, and I wouldn't trade it for a job at this point in my life. I tell you that right now. I would not go back to working for somebody. But I'll say this. I will say this along with that. I will never tell anybody. I don't care what you think you know or what you actually know, how many skills you got. I will never tell anybody to quit their job and start a business just because. And that seems to be like running rampant around the internet, right? You know, these days. You know, I don't know, man. It ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? You got to have a certain tolerance, a certain level of risk tolerance. There it is. That's the word I'm looking for. A certain risk tolerance to stay in there long enough to even start to become successful. Sometimes that can take years. So I just really want you to know what you're in for. If that's what I'm not discouraging you from starting your own business. I just want to put you up on some game, because a lot of people out there blowing smoke up your ass, telling you, yeah, you know, it's simple, you know, it's easy. No, it's not. No, it's not. The mechanics of actually starting a business, you know, is a simple process. But when we're talking about getting out here in the day-to-day and grinding and making it happen, bro, let me tell you something. There are days still that I don't want to get out the damn bed and go do nothing. Okay? Yet, I find it somewhere. I find that somewhere to keep moving. One of my primary motivators for getting out here on the day-to-day and working and running and growing, trying to, you know, build and grow this business, the level of freedom that I have. Okay, that's the most important thing to me in life, is my freedom. Because with that freedom comes a certain peace of mind that I just won't have with a job. Okay? So, that being said, you got a lot of people, you know, and then it depends on who you listen to. So you got both sides. You got the Negatrons on one side telling you, nah, man, you know, keep your good job, and you don't want to, you know, it's too risky to start a business, you know, and all this and all that. And you got that beating you down on one side. But then you got on the other side, you got the hype crew. And the hype crew is the ones out there telling you a job is just over broke. And the biggest scam ever was to work 40 hours a week for 40 years and try to live on 40% of what you was getting paid. You know, they got all kind of little cliches and bullshit slogans to lure you in to just buying their programs, or either buying their coaching, their courses, or whatever it is they trying to sell you. And I fell into that, you know, a job is just over broke. Look, there are people out there got good jobs, making damn good money, and they don't know what broke is, okay? So if you're one of them people, keep your job. Now, if you just really want to start your own business, you know, because that's what you really feel inside of you, you know, like I did 22 years ago, don't quit your damn job until your business can replace your income and your security. Let me say that again. Do not quit your job until your business can replace your income and your security. Everybody's situation is different. A lot of people out there hate their job. You hate your job that damn much, go find another one. Yeah. That's my GPS talking to me. I'm on my way to a service call. So, if you hate your job that much, especially if you have a high paying job, let me just put it this way. If you have a high paying job that's providing you with more than enough income to live comfortably right now, I'm gonna tell you something. Starting a business is not gonna make it's not gonna make your life no easier. I'll put it that way. If you just run out there and start a business, it ain't gonna make your life no easier. Because you're not gonna have that steady income. You can forget that, especially starting out. That ain't gonna happen. That's out of here. So better save up some money. You can start a business with no money, and okay, yeah, you can do all that, but you just bought a ticket to the struggle bus. The hell, why would you even want to do that? Because it sounds good and people get hyped up on this, but it's most of it is 99.9% of that is total BS. They say game recognize game and real recognize real. No, just know the difference. That's all I'm saying. Just know the difference before you jump out there. But when I started my business 22 years ago, I had no problem with my job. I was the highest paid employee of the company. Comfortable. I had a good situation with my job. Okay, comfortable to the point where there was no stress. I wasn't stressed. I did my day-to-day. I didn't have nobody looking over my shoulder. I was an electrical foreman for this company. Yeah, man, I mean, I ran jobs and stuff like that. Jobs ran smooth for the most part. Of course, it comes with the territory. Shit gonna happen on the job just like it happened on your job where you work. So, that's all inclusive. But I had a pretty decent situation on my job. So it wasn't because I didn't want a job. I just felt like I had more in me than just working a job. That's where where my desire to become an entrepreneur came from. It was just something deep within me that said, you know what, you can do your own thing. But let me tell you something. I did not just go in one day and say I quit and just start my own business and slide up out of there. No. Guess what I did? I had a decent network, okay, that I had built up over the years. I had ties with being military. I had ties with other military, former military personnel that were in different key areas. My first contract coming out was a VA contract because I had a buddy of mine worked at the VA hospital. Now he was an employee of the hospital that worked with one of the companies that was contracting some of the renovation at that time, and they just needed a local licensed electrician for a small project. So guess what? I was that local licensed electrician that happened to have that connection. So anyway, but like I said again, first of all, I had a very good relationship with my employers, to the point where they even loaned me money at one time. They let me use their equipment. I'm talking about ladders. I'm talking about bucket trucks. Okay? I needed a bucket truck to do a job for a Walmart, to do some parking lot lights at a Walmart. And I called my old boss and asked him if he would let me use his truck, and he said yeah. Without hesitation. So, I'll be the first to tell you, before you even think about leaving your job, think about how you can be a better asset to your job. Why do I say that? Because you're going to take that with you when you leave your job, as far as being willing to go the extra mile without really thinking about being compensated for it. I did a lot, I do a lot for my customers, man. I'm willing to go above and beyond for my customers, and they appreciate it, and I get compensated well for that today. It was the same thing when I was working them jobs, man. Same thing when I was working them jobs. You take that work ethic with you, okay? A lot of people out here want to start their own businesses today, don't have the work ethic to do it. Because as soon as you run into some hiccups, whoo, you're going to see what you're really made of. So I just want to put that out there. This video is gotten much longer than I wanted it to be, but hey, it's okay. If you got any questions about starting your own business, you know, especially in the home service industry, because that's where I am, so that's what I know. You know, drop a comment below. If you like the content, you like the videos. If you watch my other videos and you like the videos, you know, go ahead and subscribe. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to put you up on a little bit of game about, you know, starting your own business, man, because it is not the simplest. It is not simple. It's not easy, and it'll probably be the hardest thing you ever did in life. You know, just keep it a buck. So that being said, I'm long-winded as hell, I know, but sometimes it can be a good thing. We'll see you in the next video. Deuces.